Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Back to the depth chart. Too many more. My girlfriend and I are doing a competing franchise mode. Ooh. The question is, do you just say, okay, you win? Would she be mad at you if you did? All right. I do think that we can survive this, which might be dumb to think. But the O-line for the moment is still pretty good. Like, our high-end players are all still here, even if they're overpaid or are going to be overpaid. We're in an all-right spot for this season. Beyond this season, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. We both have a championship. Hey, well, there you go. I mean, you're damn right that it's a competing franchise then, huh? Goddamn. All right. Just make sure everything is good to go from this perspective. We want Simpson to be the slot receiver. Okay. This has to be the year that we finally say, all right, we're going to do something. Because we are at the point now where I'm going to have to start letting go of the guys who have been the best players on this team for a while. And then the question is, do we rebuild the rebuild of the rebuild? Or do you just say we missed our window and that's it? Tough spot to be in. We are going to have a lot of upgrade points after that last week, so we'll just auto-upgrade. And practice squad players that were signed too, so... Week 4, Nolans. What can we do against the Saints? Trying to move to 3-1, and we do. We also pick up an injury, which is the worst case scenario. So we get ready to play the 4-0 Seahawks. We still don't have a breakout. And our starting defensive tackle just broke his fibula. This run's cursed, man. That's a huge, huge loss for this defense. Oh, man. Lost 10 morale for the offense. Okay, that hurts a lot. 8 players are ready to negotiate. Why 8? Guess maybe it always was 8. I could have sworn it showed 7 last week, but wear glasses for a reason. Maybe I'm officially blind. People joked about the injuries, and, well, there you go. You got your wish. Enjoy it. Hope you having fun. And had all your dreams come true. All right. A lot of upgrade points again because we got a lot of younger dudes on the team. Just auto-upgrade again. Okay. Well, can we continue to overcome the odds and hand the Seahawks their first loss of the season? The answer to that is no. It's finally happened. We have waited multiple seasons. It's finally happened. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. Oh my god, I gotta wipe the tears. It's finally happened. We have a chance for an X-Factor quarterback. And if it's George Burnett, I'm going to rip my own dick off. God. Gary Boss. Thank God. Beyonce will be happy to know everything's still intact. God. We will have a chance. Just our second opportunity at a frickin' dev breakout for a quarterback in this entire franchise mode. Only the second. One or fewer INTs, 400 scrim yards, or 4 touchdowns. Here we go. Can we get Gary Boss to superstar? X Factor. We need to hope so. We need to hope so. Cam Betts, you have bitched every single season. Just leave me alone. Gameplay in this franchise. It's been a rarity. Not by design. So a 3-2 loss to the Seahawks, but apparently it was still a good enough performance to generate this moment. Oh, apparently. This is it. If I fail this challenge and we do not get this quarterback up to X Factor, I can't envision a scenario where we end up winning a championship. I just can't. Let's improve the pass block for the O-line. It's obviously very, very freaking important for this upcoming challenge. It finally happened. A lot of upgrade points. These lower overall guys are going to develop very, very quickly through practice because we have all the XP boosts on. So that's nice at least. Juan Bost, our starting left tackle, gets his first ability, Nasty Streak. Frequently attempt to win impact blocks against linebackers and defensive backs, which is a good one to have at tackle. In case of those corner blitzes. So against the 5-0 New England Patriots, who of course are going to look unrecognizable. It's 2034. 400 scrimmage yards or 4 total touchdowns for Gary Boss to finally be the quarterback that we have been waiting for. And we have been waiting for a long damn time. Let me tell you, we have been waiting for a long, long time for this opportunity. I haven't played this game in 2 days because we haven't gotten a moment. We've lost our defensive tackle for the season, but Gary Boss, are you the man? You were our 4th option at quarterback to finally be like, is he the one to develop? 400 yards from scrimmage or 4 touchdowns while not throwing more than 1 interception. I am immediately not liking the looks of that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete.
That's, you got to hold that, man. You got to hold it.
They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
And nobody blocked. 405 yards, because that's a -5. Nobody blocked. Not a great start.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And we miss a man who's wide open. What would have been an easy first down. A god-awful way to start this particular challenge.
2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across.
We didn't throw a pick, but -5 yards wasn't exactly the plan. All right, let's try this again.
Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of get it.
Thank God he held it. I thought he dropped it. Attaboy Betts. Way to get some revenge here. Gonna time the Undertaker. WrestleMania 15. Oops. Well, I'm gonna have to run this play now because I'm not gonna have time to do anything else.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Points one.
Well, that's annoying because I hit X twice to audible out and it didn't audible. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss out.
Gotta hold that, man. We don't have to win, no. That's another big drop. Shout out to Ed the Dead. Or Follow, welcome in.
Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete.
We're going for it. We're going for it. Like I said, it doesn't matter if we win or lose. We need the yardage, so we might as well go for it.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
They're going to try and throw. Rifles. That's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the
Well, there's the one interception. We can't throw another one.
into the end zone.
We tried to throw the ball a little bit shorter to be able to have the guy be able to turn his back, make the catch, and then get taken down. And instead, the safety just bolts right in front of it. Well,
After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
can we fucking block for more than half a second, Chief?
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first.
This series might be over. We might just, it just might not happen. That's what we're looking at right now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that's it. We failed.
Continue. Here's another
We failed it.
intercepted. And he takes this one back into the
Back-to-back picks. This challenge is over. We failed.
has a touch.
That's probably the series over right there. Any chance we had of winning the Super Bowl is probably gone. Because right here, we're looking at this guy right here. This corner's locked on to number 13. The second I go to throw the football, I get all maddened. And he fucking pounces on it in record time. That is probably it. Such a beacon of positivity. Well, it's one thing to be negative for negative sake. It's another thing to be realistic. God, he fucking just pounced on that so fast. And to be honest, I saw this guy looking to do the same thing to the running back, which is why I didn't go to the running back. All right. Well, we finally got our chance to get a breakout to Superstar X Factor for our quarterback, and we failed it in less than 15 minutes. That is probably it for this team, man. We needed that extra boost of having an A-grade quarterback, and we're not going to have it now. That's probably it.
For the New England Patriots, and this coach.
That hurts. That hurts a lot. I didn't feel like either throw was necessarily that risky. I'm not going to say it's inconceivable that they were intercepted, but both of them getting picked isn't ideal. That is probably this challenge done, man. Gary's only an 81 overall, doesn't go X Factor, where I just think we're fucked. We needed him to get that breakout for the rest of this season. This was our best chance to probably win a championship because, again, The core is getting older quickly and starting to decline. So I don't really see a path to victory right now. We failed that in almost record time, man. Couple of drops didn't help either because I felt like I was forcing a couple of passes to be a little bit aggressive and make up for the yards. Just didn't get it, man. Now we're back to 500. The Broncos are 6-0 within our own division. So that certainly doesn't help the the playoff aspirations. Damn. We failed that so fast. I think one of them might have been an interception had it been on All Pro instead of All Madden. I don't think both would have been. We move on. Maybe this team can still surprise us. 3-3 through 6 games. We still have a pretty damn strong team, but as I said, we just don't get that extra boost that you get both in the sim and in game from having an X-Factor quarterback. Too worried. Look at how old our team is now, man. Jesus. Our team is so fucking old. I don't even know who to try to develop up at this point. I really don't. I really, really don't. Damn. I also try to train up Darius Rucker at this point. And Charlie Hearns at tight end. We're gonna need another tight end. Taker with the old gifted sub. Congrats to Winkle. Taker, how are you? Prep a casket for me. And this team. I waited 3 seasons for that friggin' quarterback to get a breakout, and I blew it in less than 15 minutes. In less than 15 minutes. Didn't even get to the first without throwing 2 picks. Sim against Kansas City. No breakout to worry about this week. And we lose again. Down to 3-4. Down to 3-4. I don't think I'm giving up on this team anytime soon, but at the same time, the writing's on the wall, and it just sucks because, man, what a core we built up with this team. We're going to match short, and so many guys going X-Factor. Damn. Yeah, nothing else we can do with other signings at this point. We're so low on cap space. Don't have to worry about the scouting because we can't draft. Kind of just now thinking back to like, all right, where did we screw up? Not in that particular game, but I mean, should we have focused on Larry Carroll for longer? Just certain decisions that we can kind of look back on now and just be like, yeah, that was the wrong choice. Or even the right choice, just at the wrong time. Like the idea of trying to train up that X-Factor wideout that we found. It's the right idea to try to train that guy up, but he is still almost a non-factor in our lineup. Had we gotten him earlier on, he would have been our #1 receiver. But I think by the time he ended up on the team, it's like, oh, well, too little, too late, you know? And we beat the Colts to get back to 500. Again, we only jump in regular season if there's a breakout. Although, you can debate whether or not we should even do that anymore. We do get back to 500. 4-4. If we can find some consistency, we might have a chance. Our defense is ranked 22nd, our offense 15th. I don't know why our defense is necessarily struggling so much, but I don't really think there's a different... I mean, I might as well try a different scheme, different playbook, although how much is it really going to do? Let's see what we can do here. We're running the old disguise 3-4. Let's go with the Storm 3-4. We'll get. We'll stay with that Denver playbook too. Agree or disagree? Taylor Swift has the worst fan base in music. Vehemently disagree. All right, Miles Sullivan. They're still Kanye fans. Yeah, there are some Taylor Swift fans who can be a bit much. But it's not as if Taylor Swift doesn't directly appeal to problematic people spewing problematic bullshit like a lot of people out there do. So, oh, Abdul, you fought so hard to get to an X Factor. You finally did. Now you're 31 years old. You've been here for 10 years. We haven't even sniffed the playoffs. I'm so sad for our veterans, man. Week 9. Can we beat the Cardinals? Big boy, that was the most unfortunate typo. We do beat the Cardinals. We're back over 500. Might we still have a chance? Might we? I don't necessarily want to get my hopes up here, but you never know. We could still pull this off. Got some staff points I should use really quickly, too. Wish there was a faster way to get to the menu. It's like 17 clicks. So we got the offensive line completely spec'd out. We got the quarterback boost fully there. Catching for wideouts and tight ends. Let's go for that one. Whew. Separate the art from the artist. It's easier to do with some people. Kanye's last couple of years has made that very, very difficult for a lot of people. So I can't blame anybody. We're just being like, yeah, I'm done with them. You know? Caleb Landry. At least our special teams have good ratings. Ah, goodness. And then who was the other guy? Charlie Hearns. This young tight end keeps getting better. He can't block worth a shit, but, you know. Let's see, unfortunately for everyone, Kanye still refuses help. True, but at the same point, you still have to take some accountability for being a scumbag. You know? There's the line between, hey, I'm mentally unwell, and jumping over that line and trying to defend it, you know? And I reached that point with him last year where I'm just like, I'm done. His music's good. His music's not that fucking good. Nobody's is. Oh, goodness. I don't care about his character. I just like his music. That's fair, but at the same time, that is, in a sense, keeping somebody relevant who probably doesn't deserve to be relevant. You know? But fair play. All right. Up to 6-4. Can we please actually make the goddamn playoffs? Maybe he doesn't, but his music does. I wouldn't even say his music does. His music from fucking 10 years ago does. Oh, God. 6-4. Brandon Morgan. I need this team to make the playoffs, man. If we can still make the playoffs after, that failure, that would be insane. Like Eric Clapton stuff, but he's a douchebag. Correct. Lumberjacks up to 7-4. Oh my God, please don't tease me with the idea that we're gonna make the playoffs and then blow it. You have to finally make it. Even if we frickin' lose We have to at least make it once. At least once. Come on. By the way, the YouTube side of this will be fun. I'll get called a woke liberal cuck, like I always do. The Tiger. Getting better. God, you could argue he wasn't even worth building up. Dominic Oden, we just randomly signed out of desperation. Oh, goodness. All right. 7 wins on the season, 1 more win, and we have the most wins in a season that we have ever had. The Broncos are down to 8-2, so there is technically a pathway to a division title. Although at this point, man, we'll take wild card round. We'll take it. The 3-8 Rams, they're still rocking an 85 overall. So a tough team to deal with. I hate this, though. Trying not to be incredibly frustrated from that freaking quarterback breakout. I can't believe I failed at the... All right, let's see. All right, that's a lot of upgrades. We'll just auto for this week. It's fine. Saw Matt Short get a point, though. He's trying to turn back the hands of time. And a new ability for one of the linemen, Tevin Cooks. He also got Nasty Streak. Not bad. It's a good ability for linemen to have. That red flash on the screen. Jesus Christ. Can we beat the Rams? Again, can't complain about the lack of breakouts. We had a chance. We do beat the Rams. Salt Lake City have already set their wins record with 8 wins in a season. And if the season ended today, we'd be the 6th seed and take on Denver. We're on the cusp. The precipice of making the goddamn playoffs. Finally make the playoffs, please. Let this be the year. The Chiefs' record right now is 7-5, so they're not too far behind us. Melvin Norton, even in his 30s, getting better and better. Carry us, Melvin. Carry us to glory. Week 14, the 3-9 Texans. 9-4. We might do this. Tied with the Broncos. We got 4 games left, and we're right there. Season ends today. We're still the 6th seed. Are we actually going to make the frickin' playoffs for the first time? Please. We've waited a decade. Over a decade now. 6 wins in a row. We're cruising. I think it's 6. Got the staff points here that I can use really quickly. Again, try to make the offense a little bit better. We got the pass block for tight ends or the catching for wideouts and tight ends. We'll go with the catching. Come on. Come on. 4 games to go. All because of Hootie. Gary Boss, you might not be an X Factor right now. Feels like mostly my fault. But you are playing like an 85. I wanted him to be a fucking X Factor so bad. Josh Benson, who is an X Factor, but he is, I think, the oldest player on the team. But he still has that ability. 32 years old. I think tied for the lead there. We can auto-upgrade the others because they're not core roster players, at least at the moment. Pittsburgh in Week 15, they're 7-6, fighting for their playoff lives. Can we get win number 9? Yes. And it sets up a showdown with the Broncos in Week 16 that could decide the division winner, but we have an injury. It's our starting center, Brandon Morgan, who will be out for 2 weeks. Did we win that game? I'm pretty sure we won that game. There seems to be some controversy. Yeah, you're right. We lost. For some reason, okay, yeah, fuck. We lost by 7. Well, I celebrated for no reason. I thought we were only on 8 wins. So the winning streak does finally come to an end against Pittsburgh. My bad. I miscounted the wins. I'm just trying to show positive vibes, remember? Got called out for the negativity earlier, trying to be positive, and that's what happens. Stuff the run. Stuff the turkey. First winning season. It is our first winning season, which is fucking ridiculous. 10 years in. But yeah, this one against Denver, this decides the division, essentially. Very, very close to doing so, at least. Can we find win number 10? I can count. I can count to 10. Sesame Street taught me how. All right, we can auto upgrade there too. No key players. 3 weeks left. We lose this game to Denver. We're having to rely on a wild card spot. Can we hit win number 10? No, we can't. Back-to-back losses. The Chiefs are now also at 9-6. If the season ended today, we would miss the playoffs. 2 losses in a row. And now we are in danger of missing the playoffs. It's fair, top hat. There's a realistic chance they got my hopes up just to miss out anyway. As we get to play Jacksonville at 12-3, apparently with the top defense in the league. I got a bad feeling about this. A real bad feeling about this. Raiders are 5-10, but man, we have to beat Jacksonville too. Trying to make Juan Boss better at pass protecting because we know he sucks in that regard. There is a chance we're gonna blow this. Doing a Pirate League in fantasy where whoever wins the matchup gets to trade for any player on the losing team's roster. I just had to trade away Justin Jefferson for Treylon Burks. That is a really fucking fun idea. Need to do me one of those type of leagues. Can we get one number 10? We're gonna miss. We're gonna fucking miss. Who is the injury for?
Emotional damage.
Well, our season is season's over.
What was that?
Nightmare. Nightmare. The Chiefs won the last week too. We're screwed, man. We're absolutely screwed. I don't have a hope in hell. Our starting quarterback for this Week 18 game is going to be 68 overall rookie George Burnett. Because Gary Boss broke his collarbone. If the season ended today, we would be the 7th seed. We have to win to make it. More than likely. I doubt we've clinched. We haven't. You got the Chiefs obviously ahead of us, but the Titans are 9-7. The Steelers are 8-8. We have to win to guarantee it. We were the Chargers. Is Larry Carroll still a free agent? Can I bring back Larry? Nope, somebody signed him. That's all we got, man. We got one quarterback, and if he gets hurt, we have to rely on a punter. That is the situation that we're in. Also, I just realized I could probably take Mac Jones's ability away, but he'll probably retire. And again, it didn't stop us from getting a breakout opportunity, and we blew it. Well, we got to beat the Raiders at home. I'm not allowed to sign Mac Jones. Otherwise, I would. Nope, I have to sign a quarterback. Well, it's going to not be Mac Jones. It is going to be that one-year pro. So congrats to Matt Williams. You're going to get signed for the rest of the season, buddy. What an absolute disaster. Gotta beat the Raiders. This might be the closest thing we ever have to a playoff game. Bring on the brown pants, because our boys are going to shit themselves.
It's the NFL on EA.
Literally comes down to the last week of the season, and we don't have our starting quarterback.
He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far, and looking for more. It's the Raiders and the Lumberjacks. Next, on Madden NFL 24.
Okay. Well, as we treat playoff games, we will sim Tennessee 1. Sim to halftime. We're down 7-0. Make that 14-0 with our middle linebacker getting injured. In the third quarter, we do get on the board. 14-7. Raiders ball. Go 3 and out. They must have a 62-yard field goal for Cameron Dicker. Goal situation, and we throw an interception. Why the fuck is that quarterback throwing? First and goal on the 10. And that'll do it. Our season's over. Our quarterback's fucking seeing ghosts. Our season is fucking over. We got one timeout left. Didn't even notice we were so low on timeouts. I didn't even see that fucking safety. I just sim the goal line situation because I sim everything except for breakout moments. And you trust the team to be able to fucking finish it themselves, but they didn't.
short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his
Glover to hold, obviously. I prefer not to throw over the middle of the field, but I got to take what I can and try to beat him on the hurry up. That's picked. Yeah. Throw the shot. We had to take a shot downfield. We didn't have the timeouts to play it slow. That's it. Unless we magically have the tiebreaker, we're not making the playoffs. 21-7. I don't even want to look at the numbers, man. Just let it be. Let it be, let it be. I think I'd said our quarterback had 93 yards, so he's at least better than Joe Burrow. But we are not going to the postseason, is my presumption. Oh, man. All the fucking opportunities. The failed breakout. Finishing 9-8. Did we make the playoffs? No, we didn't. We fucking missed. An exceptional choke job from 3-4, winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row, and then losing our last 4 games, 3 of them by a single touchdown. And we fucking missed the playoffs. 3 of them at home as well. That might have been our best shot to make the playoffs. We failed to get the X factor. Our core is going to be that much older. I don't see a path to victory here. Got the Zach Taylor finally getting fired. I don't know.